amazing viewers, a pleasant evening to you all. Welcome to my channel. I said this thing the last time about the obedience movement when alarm was raised from the Lagos chapter of the movement about the alleged fraudulent list of people that emerge as escorts or executive in the Lagos chapter. Even though the obedience came out then to say no, at the top level came out to say there was no such thing, blah blah blah. I said that there is every need for there to be proper scrutiny in every activity of the obedience movement. Some people feel like, okay, this is the in thing now, so we just have to be there. They move there. And deep down, because you cannot see the heart of man, they have their ulterior motive. The obedience movement effort has been made to bring it to the level that it is right now. And I said, the worst thing that can happen is for us to have unscrupulous elements as part of, the group. If there's anything, the group should be known for uprightness, should be known for transparency. The core value that actually created this movement. Okay, so right now we don't come up for the Lagos zone. Right now, I just saw a video, that has been making round social media space that there is a particular kind of persons who call themselves obedient, and they left, the one Mogalo that the obedience has endorsed, or they are showing support, for in Anambra State to go endorse Soludo. Now, whether this is a propaganda by the Abga, Soludo himself, or, just to discredit this, the obedient movement, or there is another group of individuals that went there and said they are obedient, this is something that serious measures need to be taken. Now I'm going to show you this whole brouhaha thing going on, and then of course when I come back I'm going to show you, because as I speak to you, the national coordinator of the obedient movement has addressed the issue. So when I come back, I'm just going to show you what he said.
I am obedient worldwide. I have forgiven your Lord to Eguna alone. I will never fast father. You will get better. I am a master. No more. I look like my big boy. Tell I am to fool. I go on. I'm a few hours. What's the number? Me money. Obedience to where I already can handle. I was in all what to every just a content. Then one night was a wood of people. So I am here.
Oh yeah.
Only for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nobody gave us one night. I forgot before today. So obedience worldwide, for the sake of clarity, some of you that have accused me of collecting money. I'm just seeing His Excellency for the first time. Let an Igbo bear me witness. And an Igbo will be nonsense. So because you, the obedience, the party, why are good governance because of party, or competence, credibility, and the good work we can see.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
The obedience movement has distanced itself from reports claiming it endorsed Anambra State Governor Professor Chuguma Soludo for a second time, describing the claim as fraudulent, unauthorized, and grossly misleading. In a statement signed by its national coordinator, Dr. Yunus Atanko, the movement clarified that it has not endorsed any candidate apart from Mr. George Mogalo, who was earlier publicly backed by former presidential candidate Peter Obi for the upcoming Anambra governorship election. According to Dr. Tanko, the obedient movement states unequivocally that it has not authorized, endorsed, or supported any candidate other than Mr. George Mogalo. Any statement suggesting otherwise are false and should be disregarded. The movement emphasized its independence from political parties, noting that its activities are guided solely by principle of integrity, accountability, and people-centered leadership. It recalled that its support for Peter Obi during the 2023 presidential election was rooted in his proven record and commitment to national transformations. Dr. Tanko further warned against the misuse of the movement's name, logo, or identity for political purpose, stressing that any individual or faction claiming to endorse other candidates does so in a personal capacity and not on behalf of the obedient movement. He said the group does not participate in transactional politics or quid pro quo arrangements and will continue to resist any attempt to exploit its goodwill for selfish or partisan interests. Looking ahead, the movement reaffirmed its focus on promoting competence and ethical leadership nationwide, while assuring that all future political decisions, including those relating to the 2027 presidential election, would be made collectively and announced through official channels. The Obedient Movement also urged the media and the general public to disregard any false narratives linking it with Governor Soludo's endorsement, reiterating its commitment to a Nigeria anchored on competence, character, and the common good. It concluded by assuring Nigerians that it will continue to engage constructively across all divides, upholding its core values of independence, integrity, and transparency. God bless the National Coordinator for swift response. But I think this is not enough. I don't know about any other person, but I've seen this man on Arise TV before talking about the obedient movement. And I must say that if he's registered, a serious action, sanction, need to be taken against this person. There should be penalty now, because you just went on live at a campaign ground to go and endorse someone that has been a failure and even try to use the name of the obedient. So if he is a registered member, he should be penalized in no end for saying, in fact, now to remove him straight up, which is what I feel is the best thing. If political party have done the needful from the onset, the moment you carry out anti-party activity, they just remove you straight, expulsion. I think by now, the PDP foresee their life kicking. By now, a lot of people for don't balance themselves within their political party. I'm telling you the truth. The likes of Nyesom Wike for don't sit up since. So this same thing should be applicable here, and not just for individuals, but for also, you know, all these people trying to contest for, you know, a particular position. Even the Mogalo himself. Like I said, I really don't know much about him. But I think there should be some explanation to, you know, the rest of the obedience who are not at the forefront of the obedience movement. You see this movement, a lot of persons will just come, you know, act like chameleons if we don't watch it. Use the platform to get what they want. And then they begin to show their true colors. And I think if we start having things like that, just like what this person is trying to do, the moment you start having things like that, before you know, there will be disintegration. For me, there should be further action on this. I'm saying based on how I have seen this man on national television talking about the obedient movement before now. I think it's sometime last year or so. So I'm saying based on this. So that's where I'm coming from. The moment this movement loses value, Ochilo. And it will so hurt me that a lot of bad eggs, will just penetrate. It will so hurt me. So watching these individuals is very, very vital. Whether they wrong or they know they wrong. If nothing is done about this person taking action further on this, he will still go tomorrow and still use the name of the obedient movement. As much as he say, people should not use the name of the obedient movement, you should disregard it. If they continue using it like that, and some persons we don't remember that, I've seen this man talk about this obedient movement before, they were wrong with the narrative, and they were wrong with it and say, probably there's a problem going on, and there's no problem. But if we don't watch it, there might just be problem. Unscrupulous entities need to be dealt with. Seriously. You cannot come and use the name of the obedient to come and talk about you endorsing whatsoever in the name of Soludo. No. When Soludo has been a failure, you see so many people just there after their stomach. Even with the person looking as fat as, it's still there insatiable. Humans. Kai, some of us, we seriously need deliverance. Thank you so much for watching. Please do leave your opinion in the comment section. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Click on the notification bell the moment you subscribe. That way you get to know as soon as I publish. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love. Thank you for the immense support. God bless you richly. Do enjoy the rest of your evening and see you guys in my other videos.